Okay, the topic of this presentation is going to be a stroke, and this might be near and dear to some of you because you may have had a grandparent or loved one suffer from a stroke. I know I have. My father had a stroke. It was very serious. It is the fifth leading cause of death in the United States, and it is the third leading cause of death among women. So strokes are extremely serious and need to be treated as a medical emergency. 20% of your oxygen in your blood goes to your brain. Your brain weighs 3 pounds. So proportionate to your body weight, that's a huge number. So clearly, we can establish from this the brain needs oxygen, and the way you get oxygen to your body is through your blood. So your brain needs blood, and when I say it needs blood, it basically means it needs oxygen. So it's important. So if you have some sort of a problem getting blood to your brain, you're going to get a stroke. That's why they call it a brain attack, because it's a blockage of blood flow. When the blood vessels that nourish your heart are clogged, that's a heart attack. When the blood vessels that nourish your brain are clogged, that's called a stroke. Okay, so there's a couple things that can actually cause the blood flow to be blocked. You could have a blockage that could be fat from a high fat diet or high cholesterol in general, and that could block the blood flow or the oxygen flow. You could have a rupture, which is basically in medicine that's called a hemorrhage, wherever blood is in a place where it's not supposed to be, like a bruise when it pools under your skin. Or you could have natural clotting in your body, and somehow that clot makes its way up to the brain, and that is a blockage. That is very serious. So it usually affects only one half of a person's body. So their left lip will droop, their left eye will droop, their left arm will droop, and vice versa for the right hand side. And they'll also have different damage caused by the stroke, because usually it's just one side of the brain that's affected, and it can happen in different lobes of the brain or the cerebrum. So they could have in the recovery problems with their frontal lobe if that's where the oxygen deprivation was based on which blood vessel was clogged. So it just depends on the person and where the brain damage occurred, what symptoms they'll show post-stroke. The most common medication for a stroke is blood thinners, because you want to thin that blood so it can push past that blockage. So they're going to make the blood thin so it can cruise through those blockages, or it will destroy the clots and create better blood flow and oxygen flow to the brain. So the signs that someone's having a stroke, they had this acronym FAST in first aid for as long as I've been around. F for FAST, face drooping. Is their lip or their eye drooping down? Just one side, remember. Arm weakness. If you ask them to lift their arms, would one arm fall short? Are they slurring their words? Okay. Calling 911. The sooner you get help for the person, the less their recovery will be. Time is money. So let me show you something in a dramatization. It's clearly for a paramedic school, but this is someone having a stroke, clearly showing the FAS symptoms of a stroke.
Let's see what's on that other thing there.
See, one half of your body?
Buddy. Oh, that hurts. Something's wrong with me. Please, somebody call. Help me, please.
Hey, Carol.
What?
I heard you yell out for some help.
Yeah.
So, listen, can you tell me what's going on?
I don't feel good.
You don't feel good?
No, my head hurts, my neck. I don't feel good.
I see your remote down here. Did you drop it?
Yeah, I was trying to change the channel.
Can you do something for me?
Right.
Can you smile at me a second? A big smile.
There's
Okay, good.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to hold your arms up here a moment. I don't want you to let them drop. Just hold them both even. Okay, good. You can rest your arms again. Can you say, I love my husband more than anybody?
I love.
Okay, good. That's good.
She's clearly
good.
having a stroke.